What's up? This is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode. This episode, I just want to talk about, the economy of AlexChu.com. It's not doing so well. Um, I'm very worried about that recently. But before I talk about that, I just want to tell you my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small finger string sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. For example, I'm already 52. See, I still look pretty good, right? I'm still pretty skinny. Look at my waist. Don't really have a beer belly or anything. If you go to my website, livemuchlonger.com, you can see lots of testimonials. Most of them have Amazon customer testimonials. Most of them give me 4-star, 5-star. If you're interested, go to livemuchlonger.com. Livemuchlonger.com. Link is at the bottom of this video. Yeah, wow. I've been selling these rings ever since I was like 26 years old. Now I'm 52. Yeah, that's a long time. That's like 26 years. 26, I'm 52. Yeah, that's a good 26 years. 26 years, ever since, I think I started AlexChu.com when I was 26. Or 27. Yeah, it's been 25 years or 26 years. And now, AlexChu.com, I mean, the search term AlexChu, if you go to Google, you can't even find it anymore. I mean, you have to keep on scrolling down the page, to find Alex Chu's right there. This is just crazy. Everybody on top, they're like nobodies, I mean, why are they doing this? I think somebody is doing this on purpose. Somebody on Google, they're targeting me on purpose, Or maybe it's because, I don't know, maybe because the economy is doing very bad right now. The economy is not good. A week ago, we just had a news, right? That the Saudi Arabia, they said they're going to cut oil. They're going to cut oil production. So gas price is going to shoot up. And then Biden, the American government just bought 3 million barrels of oil for reserve. Or they buying it for Saudi Arabia or something? I don't know. It's just that today they're buying like 3 million barrels of oil. So maybe economy is not doing so well. But I swear to God, man, nobody's buying my shit right now. I don't know why. Back in the days, I always at least sell $2,000 or $3,000 every month. Two or three. I mean, I earn like $2,000 or $3,000 every month. Now it's like, God damn, nobody buy anything. I don't know what's going on. Not even I have distributors on eBay. Not even from those people. Suddenly it just like stopped. Well, luckily when I was younger, I earned enough money to buy myself a huge house, and I have properties in San Francisco. I collect rent, So even without AlexChu.com, I mean, I still could survive because I still collect rent, Rent money can keep me alive, And also I have savings, but it's sad. I mean, AlexChu.com, it's not doing so well right now. I might move into Amazon. I might move all my store to Amazon. I just applied for Amazon seller's account. I might start selling. I'm gonna start selling at Amazon, and hopefully there's more customers at Amazon, waiting to buy my stuff. Because I do understand, all these years, a lot of private websites like mine, AlexChu.com, whatever these little .coms, right? They're failing, they're closing down. Because I mean, it's not convenient, right, to buy at a private website, right? It's more convenient to buy at one of these super stores like Amazon.com, Amazon or eBay or. Right, they have other what do you call these, Shopify, whatever, these multi-store platforms, right? It's easier to sell over there because Amazon, all you need to do is one click, They got your credit card, they got all your information. You want to order something, just one click. Maybe just sign in and then one click and that's it. You bought it, If you go to my website, you have to You have to, basically, type in your credit card number and all that shit, right? You have to go through the ordering process, right? And no, I understand. It's easier for people to sell at Amazon. So hopefully, I'm gonna start selling my stuff at Amazon. Hopefully that will help. You know, I gotta pay like $40 a month to Amazon to rent, a space at Amazon. I hope it works. Or else, I really don't know what to do. But luckily, this is a online store. This is like an online website, and I don't have to like. This is not brick and mortar. Like if it's brick and mortar, I shut this down like right away. Because we're basically running out of customers. Right? There's no more customers. It's just then I have to shut the whole thing down. Luckily, this is not a brick and mortar. I mean, it's just an online store, right? And so I could just, if nobody comes, then nobody comes. I'm just sitting here, fucking, I don't know, watching my TV, collecting rent. And another thing is, I'm not like normal people. Normal people, if one stuff doesn't work out, and that person can always switch career, right? Normal people can switch career if something doesn't work out, but I cannot switch career. That's the problem, right? I'm the guy who's selling immortality. If I don't sell immortality, then who's gonna sell immortality? Who's gonna be the spokesperson for this invention? So I cannot switch career. I have to focus on how to sell this stuff. Even if it doesn't sell, even if nobody wants to buy, I still have to focus on how to sell it. Because if I walk out, then who's gonna sell it? Who's gonna sell Immortality Rings? Nobody. So I cannot suddenly just stop it. That's the problem. In ancient China, there's this a very famous healer. A very famous healer. He's like a surgeon. Bian Que. Oh no, Hua Tuo. His name is Hua Tuo. See, he's the guy who invented a antiseptic. Antiseptic. If you basically back in the days, you drink this potion, right, and then you would just fall asleep. You drink this potion, you will fall asleep, and then you don't feel anything anymore. So he can perform surgery. He can cut open your body. You don't feel anything. He invented that. But that's the only thing that survived. This famous healer existed like once. He was a man from 1,800 some years ago. This is the only thing that survived, the antiseptic, right? But then all his technique, surgery and how to perform surgery and all that is lost, because I don't know, nobody wants to learn his shit. You understand? When you see somebody when you have a talent, right? It's not hard to walk around and save people, with your talent. It's not hard to save people using your talent. But it's hard to pass down your talent. It's hard to find disciples, find students who are willing to learn from you and then pass it down. Really, really hard. And my biggest fear is a lot of people wear my rings, right? A lot of people use my machine, right? But then my biggest fear is they use it for a few years and then they forget about it. I've seen it. I seen people forgetting, like, use my rings. Oh yeah, it worked, and then they just fuck it. They just one day they decide to take it off. They just throw it away. I don't know why. It's just I've seen it. So far, none of my relatives are wearing my rings. So you could see even my own relatives. You understand? They don't want to listen to me. They don't care. Even my own relatives, my cousins, my aunts, none of them believe in me. None of them believe me. People who wear my rings, they don't owe me anything. They're not going to stand out and speak for me. But yeah, the problem is now I realize something. This is super. This is, to me, this is very, very important. I hope sometimes I wish I'm a normal person. Then I don't have to think about the rings anymore. And I could switch career. I could just go out there and do something else. I don't know. go out there, be a handyman or something, or maybe I don't know, work at a restaurant or whatever, you know, or even start my own business, you know, selling, open up a restaurant, whatever, you know. But then I don't want to do that. I don't want to go out there and do something else, you know. The reason is because if I go out there and do something else, who's going to sell the rings? That's the problem. If I go out there, you know, to I don't know, to be a plumber, I could do whatever I could. I'm a fast learner, you know. I can learn very fast, right? Be a handyman, be a plumber, whatever. If I go out there and, you know, to do other things, who's going to sell my rings? That's my problem. Who's going to promote alexchu.com? Who's going to sell the Immortality Rings? You know, that's my biggest fear, you know, because I fear that if one day, if I die, right, I could die on the road, you know, I could die on my way to work, right? But there's a lot of homeless people out there killing people nowadays. You know, a lot of homeless people. They're I don't know. They're just out of their fucking mind. They got crazy, right? And then they just kill anybody. They would stab passerbys. You know. Yeah. It's just, so I mean, my biggest fear is, you know, if I go out there and do something else, right? If I be a Uber driver or well, I'm not gonna be a Uber driver. My vision is not very good. My eyesight is not very good. I don't like to drive, but I don't know. I could be working at a kitchen or whatever. But it's like no, nothing is more important than selling the rings. You know, that's my. I have to keep on selling the rings. I'm gonna open up a store in Amazon. To see if it works. You know, if it doesn't work, I still have to think of a way, you know, to at least make people buy, you know. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to help me, right? My Google, I don't know, the Google is right now. If you go to Google, you type in Alex Chu, you can't find me. It's really weird. You could find me if you scroll all the way down, though. You have to scroll down a lot. You know, you have to scroll down like 20 or 30 listings. Then you will find, oh, Immortality Devices by Alex Chu. I don't know why. Just a month ago, it's all, my name is all the way on the top. Right now, it's like this. If you want to help me, right, you go to Google, you type in Alex Chu, and then you scroll down. If you find me, if you find, you know, my link, you click on it. Okay? If you want to help me, you do that. You go to Google, you type in Alex Chu, and then you find my link and you click on it. You know, this way it could also help me. It could help me move my link upward. You know, it could help me move. If more people click on my link, it's gonna move it upward. You know, so if you want to help me, you could do that. You know, I have to think of other ways to at least move my link upward, or I have to sell at Amazon. But yeah, I mean. Luckily, I'm a MGTOW. Luckily, I don't want a girlfriend. I don't want a wife. You know, just me. You know, I just have to take care of myself. You know. Luckily, I don't have a family or anything like that. So I could just focus on alexchu.com. I could focus on how to sell the rings. You know. But yeah, my biggest fear is, see, I'm already 52, right? My biggest fear is, you know, tomorrow I wake up, I'm 70 years old, and I'm still sitting here selling the rings, and still nobody wants to listen to me. I'd be 70 years old still selling the rings, still looking like this, selling my rings, and nobody cares. That's my biggest fear, you know. I hope, because I know I know how stubborn people really are. I know how stubborn, how people think they're smart, but they're not smart, you know. They're not willing to accept something that's new, you know. Like my relatives, none of them wear my rings. None of them. None of my relatives wear my rings, you know. So I know how stubborn people can be. But anyway, yeah, that's all I want to say. If you guys like my videos, please subscribe. Leave a comment. Thanks.